Okay. Here we go. Y'all know what it is and who it is, huh?
Nah,
Y'all know what it is and who it is, huh?
nah.
Oh shit, let me get my motherfucking self straight here. It's Wednesday night, y'all. It's Wednesday night. It's Wednesday night. 15 rounds of boxing brought to you by Four Corners Boxing. We are live on YouTube. It's your host, Fight Night X, alongside El Maniático, El Mal Loco, the host of the Gatekeepers, right here, dropping for you every Thursday night. We got some heat for you. Stay tuned for another episode of the Gatekeepers.
Gatekeeper.
The the maniac is in the building. You're
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The maniac.
shout out the
You see.
big motor, the heavyweight champ. He's a little under the weather, man. I know
Yeah,
what
yeah,
that's
yeah.
like.
Yeah. Shout out to Mo, man. Get well, my brother. I know in the chat I was dealing with the kids, but yeah, man, get well, rest up, champ. You know we gonna hold it down. We stay in that kitchen, baby. We apron certified.
Paper certified in that kitchen. Uno, you know, will be joining us momentarily.
Yes,
Shout
sir.
out to
My brother
40.
Unito.
Shout out to
That's my
40
geyser.
Central. Justin
Yes,
James.
James Just. 40, 40,
You see, you see the new
40.
outlook over here, man. You see the new look over here at Four Corners for 2025, man. Justin James putting that down, man. Always hooking it up and keeping us live and direct here on the stream, man. And whoa, man. Listen, hold on, wait. Don't forget people to hit that like button. Don't forget people to subscribe, to share this, and to join us on the chat. It's what we do.
Facts.
It helps the channel and continue to pass the word on that Four Corners is back every Wednesday night live on YouTube. But Sister Jen, there she go. There she go.
Jen,
Always number
how you
one in
doing,
the
baby?
chat. Like
That's the
we just
sis.
said, that's the sis right there. She's
Yes,
always
sir.
first on the chat, and she's always first to pass that stream down to everybody else out there. So again,
Yes,
like,
sir.
share, comment, and most importantly, subscribe, my people. You know what it is and who it is, huh? Yo,
Yes, sir.
maniac, man. I mean, there's nothing else.
No. Let me intervene. First
There you
of all,
go.
hold on, man. Before we even get to the fight, man, shout to you and Uno, man. You guys were out there in Vegas cooking, bro. I mean, you want to talk about work, man? My brothers were working out there. And shouts to TD Sports, man. He texted me. He said, "Yo, y'all the hardest worker, man, out there." You know, and then I said, "Man, we appreciate that." I said, "Look, man, it's not easy work, you know, and just to know, man. So X, before we even get to the fight, right? Before we get to
Okay.
the meat and potatoes, let's get to the appetizer. So you was out there live, man. How was the vibe? How was the atmosphere? What the people were talking about? Who did you see out there? Man, talk to us. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it, Maniac. Vegas is the capital, man, of boxing, man. You know what I'm saying? The Garden is the Mecca, but Vegas is the capital, man. It's the home of championship boxing. And you know, like the fans are always out there, man. The fans are always out there. The energy is always live, well greeted, always, man, mingling with everybody out there. You know, it's very different from when there's New York fights. You know, I mean, we always come out and we cook up, and of course, we out here supporting and showing love. But in Vegas, it's more embraced. You know what I'm saying? It's not on that, hey, no, not right now. Hey, back up. No, they're like, yo, come on, let's go. Where we at? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Fight fans were on deck for this one. This was a real fight, and as you've seen, we were talking to the people more than anything else. You know what I'm saying? Like we were
Yes,
out
sir.
there with the fight fans. That's who we are in tune with. You know what I'm saying? That's who we want to hear with. We're the ones that pay the hard-earned money to go and take a flight, to go and book a room, to get tickets to the fight. So we wanted to hear from them. And as you've seen on the content that we've been dropping, there was Morrell chants, there were Benavidez chants, there were Pit, oh man, Pitbull chants, or like all day, every day. They love him out there. He is
Yeah.
that dude out there. That's why he's always on these cards. Coach Jose,
Definitely.
what it do?
Yes,
And
sir. Coach Jose.
everybody was very hyped for this fight, man, and it showed. It showed that when you get a real fight between two top dogs, man, undefeated, young, not afraid to let their hands go, not afraid to put their O's on the line. You feel me? You want to be the next star in boxing. You know what I'm saying? You want to be the next legendary champion. Those are the type of fights that you need. And guess what? There was no major championship belts on the line, but the respect of the fight fans was on the line. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah. And it was, yo, it was awesome. It was awesome. It spoke for itself, man. Everybody was really um caught up, 50-50, 60-40. It's hard to pick this one, but I hope we get a good fight, right? Like Mo said, let's just hope it's not a goose egg, right? And it sure was far, far from that, man.
Absolutely.
That's what I'm talking about. Coach Jose says that's what I'm talking about. The old school way. Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
That fight put a lot of spirit into my heart to start the year for boxing. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Like,
sir.
it was a big
The first major fight of the year set the tone. They set
yes,
the
man.
tone, right? And they set the precedent where now every big fight, this is the kind of fight we're gonna expect. Now we get it, styles make fights. Not every fight is gonna be a barn burner, but we are expecting if it's a major fight, there has to be some kind of major action.
You feel me? And it was action from start to finish, man. It was action from start to finish, and it was
So good.
action all over the card, except for the co-main. But we're gonna get
Yeah,
to that. We gonna cook
yeah,
that one up real good. That
yeah,
one, that one needs some fuego lit under it.
yeah,
You heard?
yeah, yeah. So look, this is how we're gonna do it, X. Being that you were there live, right? I'm gonna let you get in the kitchen first. I'm gonna give you the sazon. I'm gonna give you the adobo. You're gonna season this shit right here. So tell me, X man. I mean, I'm watching in the crib. The atmosphere, the energy from the crib sounded very good. Like everyone was up, everyone was into the fight, man. So let us know. And at the same time, man, give us your thoughts on the fight. Why did Benny do good? What Morrell did good, and why ultimately won the fight for Benavidez in your eyes?
All right, let's cook up, man. Shout out to Norbs Streets, Norbs it all.
No,
You already know in the building. Hold on, baby Capri. Baby Capri wanna play right now. She's hitting me with with her little stuffed
she try to hit
animals.
you with the Benavidez. She hit you with the
Yo,
Benavidez uppercut.
she said you wanna go for Morrell, right, Papa? Hold that. Clarence, no Doug Zone in the building. Y'all know what it is and
No
who it
Doug Jones.
is. We don't duck
Eh?
no smoke. Benavidez ducks no smoke, and it is official. You know what I'm saying? I've been very harsh, and I gotta eat the crow, right? Because I picked Morrell. I said Morrell's gonna be the one that's gonna give it to him. Benavidez ain't really beat nobody like a Morrell, a real fighter, a young fighter, strong, hungry, just as big as him. Pause. You know what I'm saying? This was this was that type of match of styles make fights. And it lived up to everything I expected and more because we saw from Benavidez vulnerability. We saw that he can be hurt. We saw him shaky. He did a little stinky leg once or twice in there. He got dropped. The knockdown really, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't whatever, but he it was scored, so he's gonna lose the point regardless. You feel me?
Yeah.
Gets up and gets right back in Morrell's face. You know what I'm saying? Like, uh-oh, there he goes. There he goes. Mr. Bar
So
for bar, pound for pound is in the building. Uno,
Uno.
you know.
Oh,
Wait,
what up, though?
we
What's
get
going
we
on,
cook
champ?
we cooking up,
Understood.
man. Getting right into it. Put your apron on, man. Put your
What up,
apron
Yeah, yeah.
though?
on.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
man,
We X in the kitchen. We about to join them. We about to put the penny in the oven. You heard?
you're
So yeah, man, Benavidez was working that body, man, working that body from the get, man. Like Morrell, the high guard, standing in front of him with the high guard. I'm like, all right. You know what I'm saying? Is he gonna walk him down? Is he gonna keep it that high guard and then try to, you know what I'm saying, break through Benavidez's high guard? Because Benavidez blocks, man. His defense,
I
the
mean,
way he'll throw his arms out as you throwing punches, he'll just throw his arms out there
yeah,
and block your shit, slap your shit. You know what I'm saying? We know that Benavidez, he punches from the body to the head, to the head to the body. The combinations are fast. You can't really tell if he's gonna go where where he's going with it because he brings it up and down, man. But that fucking hook around
The
round the
Tim's
guard.
guard.
knee, yeah, around the guards. He's slapping the gloves down. He punching the gloves out of Morrell's face with one hand, and then
And then
coming back
jabbing
with
him.
the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
the jab was on the money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There really wasn't like we saw the best of Benavidez so far, right? Like the best that could be brought out of Benavidez to this point and level, we saw that Saturday. There's probably even more. There's probably even better.
Hell yeah.
But it
Hell yeah.
only
Yeah.
you only see that when you have that type of competition in front of you. You know what I'm saying? When you have someone
Mm-hmm.
that can bring that out of you. And
Mm-hmm.
that's what we saw, bro. Like
Mm-hmm.
it was legit shit. And shout out to Morrell, right? Because Morrell
Yes.
did everything
Yeah.
that he had to do.
To the tango.
Morrell, yeah,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Morrell was letting his hands go. Morrell was hitting them to the body. Morrell was pushing them back. Morrell was
Yeah.
moving on them. You know what I'm saying? He got the
Yeah.
footwork, but it
Yeah.
just it shows because right I said I didn't want to hear it, but you've seen the experience. You know what I'm saying? At that level, you've seen the experience of Benavidez at that level. You know what I'm saying? According to compared to Morrell, who maybe this fight right here alone is like, okay, that's what I needed. Yeah, and I'm gonna keep it up there now. I'm going even higher. They both got chins, bro.
Hella
Yeah.
Chins on
chins.
both ends.
They got
Word.
bids. They got
You feel
bids.
me? They got strong bids, man. They
Word
got
up.
power. They could take it. Cause I'm not gonna lie. Around round 8 and 9, I was like, yo, I don't know if my
Looking
boy
bad.
Morrell gonna
It's
make
looking
it,
bad.
bro.
Yeah.
Ooh,
It was looking like,
yo,
oh no, here we
oh
go.
no. He gonna stop my boy if he keep taking those
Yeah.
body shots and sitting on the
Yeah.
ropes.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Man, listen, but by when
Mm-hmm.
Morrell got through round 10, I was like, yeah,
Got
we
right
going
back
to the
to it.
scorecards. Yeah, we going to the scorecards. And again,
Mm-hmm.
he scored a shaky little knockdown there. And
Mm-hmm.
and then the after the bell shit, like Benavidez hit him after the bell. He hit Benavidez after the
Yeah,
bell. You know
yeah.
what I'm
I
saying?
think that's what it was though, X. I think it was that. I think because
Yeah.
I think Benavidez shit was it was a little on the bell. You know what I mean? Like a little
Bing.
on, you know what I mean? And then yeah, and then bing, breaking it up, pow, nigga. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, so that I think that's what it was, you know. But yeah,
After like three more ping pings, he caught
yeah,
him with the other ping ping. You know what I'm
word.
saying?
Yeah.
And Benavidez ate that shit too.
Yeah.
He got lifted
Yeah,
off his
man.
feet with that one though. He came up off his
Yeah.
feet,
Yeah, he
but
walked back to the little, you know what I mean?
yeah,
Yeah, man.
Thomas Taylor didn't have to deduct a point. He didn't have to deduct
Yeah.
a point.
I I, I
He could have
agree
warned
with
them.
that.
Could have
Yeah.
warned them, but I guess it is what it is. What's done is
Mhm.
done. A great matchup on both ends. Benavidez is solid, bro. Benavidez is that dude. Benavidez, you're gonna have to fight him
No, you're
all
gonna have to
12
kill that dude.
rounds.
You're gonna have to kill him.
Yeah.
You have to kill him, bro.
You're gonna
Literally.
Yeah.
kill that nigga.
No, so
He's
listen,
beatable.
man.
He's
Yeah,
beatable.
oh,
He
very, very
showed.
though.
Yeah.
He showed.
That's
But
what
you're
makes it
gonna,
interesting, X.
yo,
That's
bro,
what makes it even more interesting. Like you said, he showed vulnerability, but
yeah.
it
But you
don't. It
gotta
really don't
take
make
it.
him. It don't make him any weaker though. It's like, yeah,
Nah.
you
Yeah.
could. But nigga, you feel me? It's gonna take a whole lot to
And
back him
he's
down.
not, and he's not holding on. You know what I'm saying? He got
Yeah,
shook
Yeah,
up.
yeah. There
He
was
didn't
no
no
want
grabbing. He
to.
clinching in
punches
that
out.
fight, period.
Yeah,
Nah, very
Them
little,
guys
very
didn't
little,
clinch.
and it was more towards the end when they were tired because they were tired in
Tired.
11
of
and
course,
2.
Definitely.
They were
course,
No, they were
tired, but they were
definitely.
kept throwing.
rightfully so.
And
Yeah, man.
Ronnie Shields was in that was in
Corner.
Morrell's corner, excuse
Ass,
me, and hit
pause.
paws in his ass. Yeah, like
Yeah,
go out there and give him what you got. You know what I'm
and
saying?
that
Like,
yeah, that's gonna be a classic one. That's gonna be one of those like
Yeah.
when our dude did that with Andre Ward
Oh,
in the corner against Kovalev. He's like, man, go get you gotta go get it.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Da-da. That's gonna be one of those speeches. Definitely,
yeah.
definitely, man.
Real talk, man.
No,
It was a good
man.
fight, and Benavidez clearly won. There's
Yeah,
nothing to take away from Morrell in this L.
yeah,
Anybody that wants to beat Benavidez, you gotta beat Benavidez, bro. You gotta take it from Benavidez. You
Mhm.
gotta knock him out. You gotta kill
Yeah.
him.
yeah,
He's not gonna give nobody, no easy passes to
yeah.
taking his old man. 30-0 David Benavidez. Salute. He has
Yeah.
my full respect, bro.
No, absolutely, man. You know, that's man, great take there, man. And when you look at it, right, these are the things, man, they get overlooked if you're not a hardcore boxing fan when it comes to Benavidez. I mean, first of all, shout to both fighters, my goodness. I
Great,
mean, they
great,
fought
great
at a
fight.
high, two elite fighters fighting at a high level,
And in
right?
their primes.
And they
You know what's
prime.
crazy? Listen though, Maniac, before you go, they might even be slightly ahead of their primes. Cause I mean, Morale's a little older, of course, Cuba, but Benavidez is still what, 20 something, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
That's the
Benavidez younger.
scary shit with this nigga. Like,
yeah.
he's still in his 20s, bro. You know what I mean? Like,
Absolutely. They're young. He's young. And remember how many times we mentioned this on our show. There's just certain fighters, in order to beat them, you have to walk through the what, gentlemen?
the fire.
You
Fuego,
gotta walk through the
fire,
fire. And
fire.
Benavidez was one of them. It's listen, it's simple. There's no one at 175 to possess the footwork to just outbox Benavidez. Now,
Maybe
by it,
Devo.
Bevo will present a challenge for him because he's the natural lightweight, been fighting there longer, is more skilled than Benavidez and has
Yeah,
better movement.
yeah,
But
yeah.
the question becomes, can he outfight Benavidez? That's going to be the million
Nobody.
dollar question.
I don't
So,
think nobody could
exactly.
do that.
So, look,
You're gonna have to do that. That's the only way you beat
But
him,
Benavidez,
my
the
boy.
yeah, yeah, Benavidez, why he showed Saturday night, man, is that he's not only a monster physically, he's a monster
mentally,
mentally.
you can't break him.
Hmm.
Mentally.
You can't
So
break him,
he
son.
knew, mind you, well, let's call it like it is. When was the last time we see Benavidez with his back on the ropes multiple times in a fight? You can't remember. You can't
Hasn't happened.
recall because it doesn't happen. He's
Hasn't
the
happened.
bully in there. So
Hasn't
at times
happened.
he was being bullied. And in the
Yeah,
fourth round, I believe the fourth round, Morrell hit him with a right and stunned him.
yeah,
Like,
Hmm.
oh, yeah, I
yeah,
wouldn't
yeah,
say he was hurt. He was stunned, like, oh
yeah.
shit. Like his legs got weak a little, but he got up,
He
got himself
punches.
together.
He
So
punches right out of shit though. That's the
yes,
crazy shit. Like,
not only we saw Benavidez at times, a fighter take it to him, right? Seen him wobble, stunned, but yet nothing changed. He never blinked. He didn't worry. He continued to be Benavidez. And me seeing that, I said, nah, bro, this dude ain't human, bro. This is crazy. Because I know Morrell is hitting him with everything. Look, shout to my brother Johnny, the hangout spot. He had Sims. He had Sims, right? Sims Jr.
Yeah,
In his
yeah.
show. And he was saying that I don't think Morrell was aggressive enough. I'm like, what? Morrell, in fact, I thought he was too aggressive. I felt he should have stood on the outside a little bit. He wanted to stay in the kitchen. He was supposed to take this fight more in the living room than the kitchen. It's too tight in there. Because now you fighting Benavidez fight. Benavidez is a fighter you want to make it a tactical fight, a fight where he has to really use every tool in his toolbox, opposed to him just using the hammer for the most part. Now, David Benavidez is no one-trick pony. I'm not trying to
Yeah,
say that because he's not. This dude knows how to set up his offense. He's
yeah.
very smart. He has a very underrated jab,
There was
right?
no
He has
robo
No,
very
the
fights on that
jab,
underrated,
night.
the
very
jab was
underrated
clicking
boxing
that night.
skill.
Yeah,
So it's just gonna be tough to beat him, man. Look, it was a hell of a fight. I just felt Morrell, being that he had the slicker feet, he should have just made, Benavidez think more, let him chase him. But he wanted to make a statement, right? And I don't blame him because it made for a
uh,
hell of a fight. And it showed that, you know what? Anybody talking about us Cubans tend to get out the kitchen when they get hot, not me.
yeah.
He stood in there. Even
Yeah.
when
Let me say,
whenever Benavidez put that oven at 500, gentlemen, he said, I'm staying right here. He
yeah.
stood right there, man. So
Let me
look, man, shout to both fighters. Hell of a fight. That was
yeah.
listen, I mean, it doesn't warrant a rematch, but I wouldn't mind seeing it again down the line, not next, down the line. And
I'm-
shit, I would like to see Morrell against the loser of Bevo Better Beef, if you ask me.
Yeah, yeah, four corners matchmaking. Why not? Four
Yeah,
corners matchmaking. But
yeah, man.
listen,
So
I
look,
just want
man,
to say
that was
too.
me. Go ahead, Uno.
Yeah,
It's your
let me
turn.
just say, like my brothers just said, man. Like, shout out, big win for boxing, big fucking W for boxing, man. You know what I mean? They set it off. They set it off. We had those other fights the week before. Those like the warm ups, and they did pretty good too, right? We all thought they could have been better, but they did pretty good. Pacheco on them, uh, but this was what we was waiting for to set off the year. This is the one that was circled on the calendar. David versus David, no ducks here, right? And man, the performance from both dudes, and y'all know how I am. I'm big on press conferences. I'm big on build-ups. You know what I mean? And not only did we see Benavidez in the ring with his back against the ropes more so than we have seen, or see him get wobbled a few times or whatever, we seen him emotional. You know, he was emotionally invested into this fight right here. You know what I'm saying? And that took Morrell to stand up and like, nigga, I'm not just happy to be here. Like, I really believe I could beat you, nigga. Like,
Yeah, I'm
whether
not
whether
here for
we
the check.
whether you like the way I talk or not, yeah, you ain't gotta like it then, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? And he kept it that way straight through the conferences, right? And sometimes you see dudes start one way and end in the other. In that last press conference, you going into it, and like that dude ain't got that same energy. I ain't see that same look in his eye. In that last press conference, it was still there. You know what I'm saying? So I felt like, damn, like I've never seen Benavidez this emotionally invested. You know what I mean? Really on some, I dislike this nigga I'm about to fight. You know what I mean? He usually goes in there, it's like, yo, I ain't got nothing personal against the dude. I'm just gonna beat his ass. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
But this got personal, right? So like what Maniac said, that could have went left for him. If he would have went in that ring overly emotional, you know what I mean? And, too worried about not liking the nigga instead of, doing what he does in the ring. So
Hmm.
that's the shout out to his mental, capacity, his fortitude, like Maniac said. The dude is, yo, man, like I said, he's only 20 something, 26, 20, I don't even know, 27. Like, dude he's retarded. It's crazy. He has that, and the thing is, even in the build-ups to the fights, you know how they show the preparations and all that. When he was with Andre Ward and he's with other, there's so much he don't know. That's the crazy shit. Like
He
he was
worked. He
so
worked with. He worked with Rigo. He worked with
yeah, he
Rigo.
worked with
Little old
Rigo, he worked
Rigo
with
on the
Andre
foot.
Ward on the
Yeah.
footwork. Think about that. On the
Yeah.
footwork, right? Because he's supposedly stiff. He only got to come forward and blah blah blah, right? So not only did he do what he normally does. He leveled up his toolbox in preparation for the fight, right? And then went in
Mhm.
there, you know what I'm saying? And then stuck to his game plan, right? But like Maniac said, the dude, like X said, his defense is crazy. His defense, his guard, he parries,
Step back, the way he was
slides
stepping
away, he
back
steps
on him.
back. Yo, he stepped
Yeah.
his measuring tape is retarded. You know what I'm saying? And he's getting
Mhm.
his footwork better and better. Um, the fight was crazy also because you got to give it to Morrell. He brought the fight to him too. You know, he ain't fold up. When Benavidez was on him, he would spin out sometimes. All right, my turn. Let me get some more. Blah blah. I felt like he could have did some more body work in the earlier rounds to set up the some of those high punches that he was hitting them with, and it might have different effect on them. But I gotta give it to Morrell because I also said he couldn't do. He had to do a higher percentage of Cuban style, but he had to stand in there and make Benavidez respect his shit.
Hmm.
Correct.
And maybe at times he saw he was getting to Benavidez and he overly, you know what I'm saying? He overly went that route, thinking like, oh, I could maybe go this way with him, but you can't go
Yeah.
that way with him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
100%.
He overindulged. You know, like
Exactly,
yo,
right? You know what I'm
you're
saying?
supposed to eat two chicken legs. Now you
Exactly.
got the breast
Exactly.
and the thigh. Come on, bro.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So, but in his defense, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? This is what I gotta do to win this fight. Like, you know what I'm
That's how
saying?
you.
So,
That's what
so if
you.
I
With Benny,
yeah, so
you
if I have
have.
this
You're gonna have to,
opportunity,
bro.
yeah, if I have this opportunity to show the judges that I'm hurting this nigga, then fuck it. I'm a, you know. So, I couldn't really blame him for that.
Yeah.
Again, great fight from both fighters. And man, Benavidez, man, and the thing is, people say, I mean, he's still growing and he's still settling into this weight class. You know what I'm saying? If his power transfers a little bit more, you know what I mean? Like, because if he fights the better beef, that's gonna be the question, the power, right? But by that time, with preparation with the training camp, and he's settling into that weight class more and more. Better Beav is getting older, and Benavidez' footwork gonna be better. If he get a little bit more fucking pop, bro, it is over for that division. I don't care who he
Yeah.
fight. Like, it's not
Yeah.
gonna matter, dogs. Like, if
They
those
better get ready.
pows start fucking hurting a little bit more, niggas is folding in the corner, bro.
Yeah, listen, I tell you, a fighter, an underrated fighter at 175, stylistically, I think, could give Benavidez a run for his money. Anthony Yardy. And I'm gonna tell you, no, I'm gonna tell you, right? You'll be like, okay, this dude, he on paper he's full, right? For Benavidez. But
No,
one
no,
thing
no.
with Yardy, he
He's
has
full,
more
but
pop. He
he's
has more
gonna.
pop. He has more pop than Morrell. Cause he's that natural light heavyweight. He's been at that weight, right? We seen him shake with better beef. So he's not gonna fold against Benavidez, right? He's not gonna
Mm.
be intimidated. So that's what I'm
No,
saying. Not
Yardy's
saying
not.
that,
Yardy's not intimidated by anyone. He's
yeah, I'm not
he's a
saying
go getter.
that's not saying
Just
that
stay
it's a
busy.
fight I want to see next. But if, let's say, Bevo beats Better Beef in the rematch, we're more likely to see a trilogy. So that means Benavidez is going to have to step aside, let them get their rubber match off, and he's going to have to stay busy. I'll take Anthony Yard in that at that. While he wait for them to get that third fight off.
Maniac, you said Morrell was too aggressive. And at times of watching the fight, I'm like, why is he doing it? But then again, like two, three more rounds later, I'm like, he has to get even more aggressive then. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're gonna be
If you're
aggressive,
gonna
then you
do
gotta
it.
be all the way. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Shout out to
It,
Caleb Plant, right? Because Caleb Plant boxed beautifully for those first 4 or 5 rounds. And if somebody could move like that, because Benavidez, when he sets up, he's standing there. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? He's flat footed in certain points. Like when he's hitting you, he's standing right there. So if you could angle him, you know what I'm saying,
Mm-hmm.
hit the man and pop him
Mm-hmm.
with the power of a Morrell, then and the footwork of a Caleb Plant, the sweetness of a Caleb Plant.
But can I ask a question, real
You
X?
have to do that for 12. You know what I'm saying?
Don't we know? Don't we? Didn't we think? I mean, I would have thought Cuban style. He has the level of footwork, right? Like,
He
doesn't he
he
have
he
it? Does he
he
have it?
does. He does. He does.
So
And you
is
seen
it that?
they were doing their little shuffles, right? Morrell
Yeah,
showed them.
yeah.
Benavidez
It's
showed them. Ain't no RoboCop over here. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah,
You know
exactly.
what I'm
And
saying?
that's what I'm saying. So I agree with you with what you're
But
saying that the Caleb Plant thing, right? I just feel this was the fighter. I felt like Morrell was the fighter that had both. He just had to apply it strategically through the fight. You know what I'm
he
saying?
had to he
Like,
had to have made that early. Like it starts
yeah,
within
he
the
had to get
first
them
three
rounds.
rounds,
He had to
four
get them
rounds.
rounds in
You gotta
early.
set the pace of the fight.
Exactly.
And
Yeah,
And then
Benavidez
show
set it
him. And
off, yo.
then show him.
yeah,
Benavidez popped it off the rib. Let's go
Yeah,
with those
that was the
body,
yeah,
thing.
the
That
body
was the
shots,
thing.
bro.
So now
yeah.
he's fighting from behind. Pause. You see what I'm saying? Now, if he would have came out early on his Caleb Plant shit, you know what I'm saying? And got the first few four rounds in the bag, whatever, and had Benavidez having to come forward, get his counter punch on, and Morrell get his counter punch on a little bit more,
It was
and then
just
pick his spots to brawl.
it
You know what I'm
was
saying? But
tough. It
it's
was
like,
tough when you
yeah,
got
it,
that man
we,
in your face. That hit in
yeah.
your
So we
face.
can't really say, you know what I mean? I feel
And
like,
Morrell's uppercut couldn't miss. I mean, excuse me, Benavidez' uppercut couldn't miss.
yo,
Morrell
Yeah,
had his uppercuts
yeah,
that were landing
and
as well, but
and
Benavidez' uppercut was ripping on night,
yeah,
bro.
and and the reason why I say that is that you got to understand that Benavidez, you're not gonna outfight him unless you got power like Better Beef. And I think right now in Better Beef's career, Benavidez might get him. You know what I'm saying? If they fight, you know what I'm saying?
I favor if you
Benavidez,
going with that, I favor him. I'm more comfortable now, like I said, in saying Benavidez does have a chance against both. Because at first I was like, he don't beat none of them, but now I'm like, yeah, he does have a chance to beat them. But I favor him more against Arthur. The same way with
Yes,
Canelo, I'm like, fight Arthur first and then take on Bivol because Bivol has the stature. He's just as tall and he can move.
yes,
And he's not
yeah,
going
that yeah.
and you can't push him
You're not gonna outbox
around.
him. You're not gonna
Yeah.
outbox
yeah,
him,
he
bro.
could box. He's gonna move, and that's what I'm saying. So for Morrell, again, I'm not mad at him because at the end of the day, he won a lot of fans, right?
Yeah.
People say, "Yo, Morrell, he lost on his record, but to the fans, he didn't lose, right? He only won, like
And also,
Uno said,
also Maniac, he sent a statement out to the rest of these niggas too. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? So the niggas in the locker room that
Yeah, we the future. We here. We the
y'all
future
thought y'all thought y'all
175.
thought
We
this
here.
nigga was just gonna run through me, blah blah. That performance got them on notice too. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
yeah,
So not only did
no,
he
no,
gain fans, he gained either a lot of respect or he
yeah.
gained some, you know,
Yeah,
duckage.
he put the light heavyweight division on notice. You
Yeah,
know
definitely,
that.
Both of
Listen,
them did.
I'm
Both of
gonna
them.
come
definitely.
here and I'm gonna shake. I'm not here to play around, man. And you know what? How many times we mentioned it? These new Cubans ain't here to just box your ears off. No, 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 man, no,
And he
man,
didn't fold when the kitchen got hot, like you
no,
said,
no,
Maniac, because we
no.
know the Cubans know they
Yeah,
fold when they start getting beat down. All of a sudden, you know what I'm
they
saying?
want to take
They
knees
get
and
packed
shit.
up. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, they arm
Shout
hurts.
out.
What
yeah.
Rigondeaux said
No,
against
Mas,
Lomachenko, his arm. He said some shit.
some
Nigga
bullshit.
said, like he really said, I can't find this nigga, man. Get
Yeah,
me out
yeah,
of
yeah.
here.
He just too much. And you know,
But
it's
shout out
funny.
to the
You know,
chat over here. The Hell's Gate Young One. Yawa.
Yo,
yo,
Shout out to Yawa. You heard he held it down over there, man. He was my
he
cameraman out there on Friday at the
yeah, Young.
weigh-in.
Shout to him. Yeah,
Young
he
held
shout
it
to
cooking, man. You
down.
Young.
know, it's a team effort, man. It was a team effort.
Shout out to
Definitely, man.
Ron
So
that's in the
look,
chat. Thomas is in the chat.
Yeah, yeah,
Thomas.
Thomas says, I thought he was too aggressive in the fight as
Yes.
well.
yeah.
Ron says Morrell is tough. Morrell was tough. He didn't make it easy. It was not easy work.
Definitely wasn't.
Morrell is like a bigger Casamayor, Thomas says. Casamayor wanted to knock dudes out. Yeah, Casamayor was a tough dude, but Marquez folded him, bro.
Yeah, he
Marquez
finished
folded
him.
him in the
And
Mexico-Cuban
Casamayor had
matchup.
mad screws missing. That
remember,
nigga.
remember, no, you know who officially sent him to retirement? Bradley. I remember
Timothy Bradley.
Timothy Bradley.
that Casamayor was a gatekeeper at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Remember
Yo,
that
he
one,
did.
bro? That
Yo,
was a
they fought
Pacquiao
on the
card.
pay-per-view card. I forgot which card
That was
was
a
that.
Pacquiao card.
Pacquiao card.
He
Yeah,
was on the
yeah, yeah.
Pacquiao. That's when Tim first signed
Yeah,
with
yeah,
TR.
yeah.
Yeah, I remember that, man. So look,
Casamayor was cool, but that's why I said that. Yeah, no, Casamayor was
yeah,
one of the best Cubans
look.
ever, man.
We could definitely get back to the main event. We gave our thoughts, but like you said earlier, X, right? There was three more fights on the card. So, and one of them was Fight of the Year candidate. We'll get to that. But before we get to that fight, X, the
Let's
co-main
get
event,
let's get
we
to the
saw Philly's
stinker of the
own.
year candidate,
My man had
disappointment
the
of the year
denim.
candidate.
My man had the denim boxing shorts with the butters, with the
That's
Hold
what
on, hold
that's
Ortans.
on.
what kept everybody interested in the
Hey
fight. You
yo,
heard?
first off, he stole that from So Cold, man. Stevenson. Remember in Riyadh season, he had them funny ass jorts on too, and they was half denim also. So shout to So Cold, man. But yeah, this nigga took it all the way to the
Yeah.
next level.
Cool boy Steph and
No,
the
no, no, no. X
new
Scooter. Scooter.
Scooter.
Scooter.
Scooter.
Steven Scooter Felton, and the new two-time, two-division WBC champion of the world. Scooter went into that fight, the underdog in this fight. They both only fought once last year.
And they look
Figueroa,
like it.
yeah, Figueroa was in the division already for about two or three fights, but again, fighting
Yes.
only once a year, that doesn't help. Heartbreaker is known for being the aggressor, punches and bunches. He got the pop. He got the knockouts on his record. He had the strap. I mean, it was kind of gifted. He was an interim WBC champ. He got elevated to the full champ. And Scooter came through and said, I take that. You heard? Box him
Yeah,
up.
yeah, we
Didn't
caught
let
that one.
Heartbreak do a damn thing. If I'm being generous, I gave Heartbreak 2 rounds, bro, maybe one. I
One
really
round,
didn't
bro.
see
That shit
shit
was
from
damn near
Heartbreak.
shut out.
You feel me? It was a
Listen, guys.
shutout, bro. That shit was
That was
boring. Ninjas was
yeah.
booing it. I was booing it. You know what I'm saying?
By the
We was
boost.
keeping Uno. We was keeping the crowd
Yeah,
entertained. We was
you
keeping the
already
Yo,
know.
crowd alive in
yo,
there.
Uno.
You already know.
By the sixth round, you know what happened
Yo,
to me,
I
right?
already know. I
We was
said it,
saying it.
yo.
We
Yo, maniac, my nigga. I be knowing when you sleep. I got the osmosis, man. I'm in my
Yeah.
mind. I'm like, maniac been
yeah.
clocked out of this one, man. It's over,
Yo, bro.
man. Like,
I had
Yo, we was
my
cracking
pops
up,
came
bro.
over, right? My pops
shout to
came over,
Pops.
boom. He's on one side of the sofa, I'm on the other side.
Ah,
We like, yeah, yeah. And before you know it, bro, we both counting sheep. Night court.
ah,
I'm like, oh shit. I woke up. It was like the fifth round. I woke up like the 11th. I said, oh shit. And then,
perfect
then I
time. Woke
stood,
up in the
yeah,
perfect
yeah,
time.
yeah. I stood up, boom, I saw it. I said I was able to catch it. I saw the fight again the next day. But
Oh,
yeah, so look,
you wasted some more nap time, bro. That's nap time. You could have been having,
man,
man.
Word up.
I had to assess it, the right way, man. I had to give a look. It
That's
was
exactly what we said it's gonna be
That shit was
it
fatty.
wasn't not an eventful fight.
at all.
Cool boy. First of all, I'm here to eat crow because I definitely picked Figueroa to beat him based on he looked lackluster in his last fight. He didn't look mentally there. He didn't look physically there. So I said, man, now he's fighting Figueroa at a higher weight. Yeah, I'm gonna like Figueroa. But what Scooter did, man, is that he showed that the skills. He went into the toolbox, gentlemen, and he didn't bring all the tools out. He
No, he
just
didn't.
brought
He
the
need
He
drill.
didn't
to.
He
have
brought
to.
the
He didn't
drill
have
gun.
to.
He brought
Yeah,
that drill
that's
gun
it.
at speed.
Yeah,
Bang,
that's it.
bang.
That's speed.
And that's
Speed
all
in the
he needed.
combos.
And
That's all you needed.
guys, let me ask y'all, yo, how horrible Figueroa looked. I mean, he
He's
looked bad
Yo,
trying to
he's
do what he
done.
was doing.
He's done.
Atrocious.
he
No,
looking
he's
Like,
like his
done.
brother.
He's
Remember
bro, he
done, yo.
looked like
Omar
He's
started
done.
declining like that?
Yeah, no, yeah. They don't decline. They just fall.
That
Them
was
niggas like
bad,
they
bro.
go
Like
from them
he
niggas just
couldn't cut.
fall. Like I said, you know what I mean? They going this way and then that way.
He
He
was throwing
couldn't
muffins,
jab.
bro.
There's no
He
slow.
looked bad, bro. He looked no. He looked. And I'm not capping, bro. Like as much credit I gave him for being a tough fighter, bro, he looked trash, like a bum. And I don't use that word. Y'all know I don't use that word. And I'm not calling him one. I
You're
just
not
say he
calling him
looked
one, but
like
that
one.
shit, that was
That one,
muffin work,
he
throwing
looked
muffins,
Yo,
bro.
like, I'm
I
like,
don't
yo,
know what
what
that
is
was.
this?
He ain't have no training camp. That
Bro,
nigga
was
just
the
said, fuck it.
jab.
Yeah,
He
he
said,
was
fuck
Moving.
it.
tired too. He was tired by
He,
like round six
Yeah.
too, bro.
Out of shape.
bro,
Out of shape.
and what's
No
crazy,
strategy.
Uno, he looked ripped. You saw him in the weigh-in. He looked like he was in
Yeah. You
shape,
know
but
what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
obviously
That's
he
that
wasn't.
Ozempic. Nigga popping Ozempic real quick, did a few sit-ups and came out looking, looking
he
like he just
trained.
did.
He trained just to make weight. That's
Yeah.
what it
So
made like, you know.
cool boy. So X, I saw you say something that was kind of interesting regarding Cool Boy and the fight you
Scooter.
would like to see him. Scooter, excuse me, Scooter. He
Mm,
doesn't go by Cool Boy. So I'm hearing Shoe's name attached to Fulton. Now, I'm okay with it. Not a fight that I'm gonna jump off the couch for, but if it happens, I'm there.
we
Do you
there.
think? I mean, again, we also got to take into account unless Turkey gets involved, that's gonna be a hard fight to make because we already know which block. One is on death row, one is on bad boy,
Mm-hmm.
and
Real
that
talk.
is
Real
P.
talk.
So that's PBC top rank, man. But shit, that's Philly, New York. Philly, New York. Wow, bro, man, no man. Do it. And Shushu is due, man. We got to see Shushu in one of these fights. I know Shushu don't have a lot of fights on his belt, but he's getting of age. He's almost 30 years old.
Hold on a second. Um, yeah, that is Shushu put his name in the hat, right? Shushu, he put it out there. He said, "I'm the better fighter of the two." He uh he said he's also ranked in the WBC pretty high. He's ranked highly in the WBC, so he could get himself a title shot. He could get posted up for mandatory in there. Um, we gotta wait and see how that works out. Yes, please. But fucking like you said, it ain't a fight that I'm jumping off the couch for. But if it gets made, I'm with it. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Let me get that. We'll
yeah,
pull
yeah,
up.
yeah.
It is a Philly, New York thing, like you said, you know. Easy crowd to sell. You put it on the right undercard, or a card under that one. And we got ourselves a main event. Um, let's see what happens. Like you said, man,
Yeah.
everybody is we on the other side of
So
the street.
who's the champions at 126? Is Espinosa? No, no, not Espinosa. Is
Espinosa, yeah.
no.
Espinosa,
Espinosa's
WBO.
122.
No,
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 you're
no.
right. No.
Espinosa,
Espinosa's
yeah.
126. You're right. In the way
Espinosa,
is the undisputed. Espinosa, Angelo Leo, who fought and beat at 122 already for belt,
he
I
beat
believe.
Venado. Um, we got
Leo, Espinosa, Ray Vargas, and
Vargas.
Fulton.
no. Ray
No.
Vargas, Fulton has that title now.
Oh, yes.
Fulton has
You're
that
right.
title. Ray Vargas is champion in recess. That's who Fulton might be fighting next. That's who
So
Fulton might be
Vargas,
fighting next
Fulton,
if Ray Vargas
Espinosa.
decides that
Okay.
he wants to come back and get himself his title shot, you know?
So
So
and Nick Ball. Nick Ball is the
Nick
other
Ball,
champion.
Nick
All
Ball,
right. So it's
Nick
Nick Ball, Espinoza, Fulton, and Angelo Leo. All right.
Yep.
So you got
Look,
some tough son of a
It's
gun.
looking, it's looking,
Shushu's
it's
ranked number
looking
one
tough.
in
It's
the
looking tape.
WBC.
It's looking tough for
Yeah.
Scooter in that division, bro.
Yeah.
It's
To
looking tough.
unify.
But
Yeah.
look
Yeah.
what Scooter
Vargas.
could
Yeah.
do. Look what
Thomas.
Scooter could do.
I know.
Scooter can neutralize the tough guys. You
Yeah.
know what I'm
No,
saying?
yes, yes. Yeah, because he gonna fight his
And we
fight.
know that he got dog. If it's time to shake, he gonna shake. That's not a
Yeah, yeah.
problem.
I
He
fuck
didn't
with
have to.
Scooter.
He
I
didn't have
fuck
to
with
shake
Scooter.
at all.
It's
No,
He
gonna
we
be
left
do,
tough
that
we
though.
fight.
do.
He left that
Yeah,
fight like he came into that fight, bro.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He
yo,
But
left
it's
that fight. He didn't get
yeah, but
touched really. Like
yeah, because Figueroa was come on, man. Like I'm just saying the champions, the champions that hold these belts in that division, maybe the weakest would be Wu. Leo,
and that's not, and
and
that's
and
and
I'll
that's
say,
not
I know, I'll say ball. I'll say
that's what I'm
ball.
asking. Cause
Look,
Cause
and it's
there
Ball's
is no
more.
weak
I think
champion. There
Ball.
is no weak champion.
That's what I'm
yeah,
saying.
yo,
I'm not saying
it's
weak
no,
in the sense
you're
of
right.
they. You know what I'm saying, but as far as the hierarchy in that division, right? And with the
Yeah,
ones with the belts, if we saying Scooter against his best chance to get a unification would probably be Ball. Because I feel like
yeah,
Ball fights
But if
one way for the
shoe
most part.
if
And the
shoes
way
yeah,
he fights
barking,
to come forward shit, Scooter's skills, he like X said, his boxing skill neutralizes that come forward, that tough guy aggressive
yeah,
shit for the most part.
yeah,
but if shoes barking up a championship tree, the WBO, he's highly ranked over there, and the champ belongs to them over there. That's a top ranked thing. So go talk to Espinosa, brother. You know what I'm saying? Leo is about to go to Japan and defend his title against Kamita, to
yeah.
Toki
Yeah,
Kamita. I
Toki
forgot his.
Kamita.
You
The
know what I'm saying?
Kamita brothers. They're
Yeah,
brothers.
he's out of the picture. Nick Ball, his name in Inoue has been associated already. And Nick Ball got to
Correct.
fight against TJ Donaghy in a few weeks. So he's out the picture at the moment. Um, Rafael Espinosa is your guy. You know that, like you
Yeah,
said,
that's that. Yeah,
across
yeah.
the
Oh
street
no,
shit
yeah.
is
Oh
tough.
no. I feel you. Oh no.
But
Hey, word, yo, yo.
I'm just saying,
That-
Udo, if he's looking for a title shot,
That's
it's not
not
hard to
the
find.
way to go.
It's
All right,
not
so you know
hard
what
to
he needs to
find.
do? All right, so then he settles in more at this weight class and makes a few defenses, man.
Yeah,
Fuck,
No, no,
yeah.
fuck.
no, no. I'm talking about Shushu. I'm talking about Shushu. Shushu is
Oh,
calling. Shushu is calling Felton out for the W. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
He
yeah, I
said
know,
he
I
wants
know.
oh,
that fight. But like Maniac said, Felton is across the street at PBC. It's going to be hard to make. And Felton might have to defend against Ray Vargas, being that Ray Vargas is the champion in recess. Shushu, you're calling out the wrong guy. Call out that ninja on your block who has a
Oh,
strap where you are highly
oh.
ranked also at the WBO. Shushu is one of the top ranked fighters, top three, if not number one. Go fight Espinosa because, again, Nick Ball got a match coming up and Angelo Leo got a match coming up. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying?
mm,
yeah.
Or go
Listen,
fight
Angelo.
Robesi if
Listen.
Robesi decides to come back. Or go fight Venado
Yeah,
if
leave
Venado decides to
yeah,
come
yeah,
back.
Espinoza alone, man.
yeah, yeah.
Shushu Venado, winner gets a title shot. How about that?
Shuvin. Oh,
That's
okay.
Yeah.
tough.
Sign me up.
Yeah, Venado trying to bounce back, and Shushu wants the title shot.
That's
So
tough.
And he needs to
That's
yeah,
tough.
beat one of those kind of guys. No, absolutely, man. Yeah. So we'll
shout out to
see.
Buzz. Buzz is in the chat. Shout out to my man
Buzzy
Chuck. Thank you for your
Buzz.
thoughts in the
Big Buzz.
chat.
Yes,
Appreciate that.
sir.
Smash that like button. You see what he's
All
saying
right.
right there,
So
baby.
now let's get into another fight. Like I said, fight of the year candidate. I want you guys because you guys were in the building live. We had Isaac Pitbull Cruz versus Angel Fierro. Now, this is another fight that I expected Pitbull in 4 or 5 rounds to dispatch this dude. Man, oh man. It was listen,
I
Angel
told you this guy.
Fierro made a name. Angel Fierro made a
Yeah.
name for himself at 140. Gentlemen, whichever one of y'all want to get in that kitchen first, let me know how it was when that fight was going on.
Listen, man. Pitbull Cruz got a lot of love in Vegas on the West. Pitbull, the last time Pitbull Cruz was in the T-Mobile Arena, he was knocking Rolly out, bro. And he stole that show that night. Everybody loves Pitbull Cruz, man. 140
40.
pounds. He's starting to settle in. He's starting to settle into 140 pounds. But I said we don't know Angel Fierro, but we're gonna find out who he is because he got some knockout punch. He got some knockouts on his record, and he's an official 140 pounder. You seen it. You know what I'm saying? You seen it in his size, you seen it in his demeanor. And Mexico contra Mexico, man, come on, bro, man. You hardly ever get a knockout in those, my ninja. You get entertained into a bloody, action-packed fight, but you hardly see somebody get packed up. Fierro wasn't getting packed up, bro. Fierro was not taking that L at all. He hurt Pitbull a few times. You know what I'm saying? Caught Pitbull a few times, hurt him, wobbled him. By round six, they was both tired, just throwing. Pitbull looked more tired though, but you just gotta watch out because he'll throw a haymaker out of nowhere and blast you, bro. Boom, man. Pitbull held that down. A lot of people was screaming Fierro won that fight. I had it pretty even. I'm a side with Pitbull because he is the fan favorite. You know what I'm saying? Um, but yo, hell of a fight from start to finish, man. You get your money's worth, man. I watched Pitbull fight 4 times in one night if I could. You heard? If he could fight four different opponents in one night, sign me up for it. You will not be disappointed, bro. Um, Pitbull Cruz stays a player, man. Pitbull Cruz stays a player at 140 pounds. I would love to see him go back down to 135, honestly. You know what I'm saying? I think that's where he really fits in, and he'll have more stamina, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're gonna beat Pitbull, you can beat him by withstanding his the toe-to-toe action and tire him out, and then you got to jump on him. You know what I'm saying? You got to be have a chin, you got to have some whiskers, you got to have gas tank, you got to have power, and the will, man, and the will to just go at it with him, man. But the fans were pleased. We were pleased. Everybody that's on the chat right here is saying that was the fight of the night. Hell of a fight. Um, Vulnerability has been seen in Pitbull Cruz because now you hear Keyshawn saying, "Yeah, I want that fight." We interviewed Tito Mercado that earlier that day, right? Uno, and he said he's down to get it on with Pitbull Cruz. He'll knock him out. Pitbull can't take those shots from him all night like that, you know. So um, they just want they crack at Pitbull Cruz, man. Pitbull's not gonna be an easy take for anybody,
Be
but
careful what you wish for, X.
yo, no, no, most definitely, man. I'm down to see him fight all those guys. But, Rayo did well against him, and it wasn't action packed, right? Rayo just pulled out his toolbox. He moved on him, he boxed him, he countered him well. He didn't allow Pitbull to get the haymakers off, you know. And shout out to Angel Fierro. He's gonna be getting I'm sure his phone is blowing up. I'm sure Top Rank, Golden Boy, Matchroom, everybody's calling to match him up against somebody on their roster up and coming. We're gonna see a lot more of that, man.
Definitely. Uno.
Yo, man, that Pitbull nigga, man. Hey, hey, man. Yo, but first off, shout out to Angel, man, because like we always say, it take two to tango. It take two to tango. And we knew it was Mexican versus Mexican, right? So we already knew it would be fireworks. And we all kind of thought it was, laid out for Pitbull to, get his fool. I mean, at some point in time in the fight, we figured he'll probably stop him or some shit like that. But this the Angel dude, kind of devilish. It's kind of
Yeah,
devilish, man. That nigga hit hard, boy. He hit hard.
yeah,
And the fact he hit hard is because it's hard to show for Pitbull to show that he's hurt. For you to see some, what I mean, like he's kind of stumbled or stunned. It takes a lot because he got a neck on him, pause. You know what I'm saying? So he absorbs them shits. He touches, boom. You know what I mean? But
yeah.
Angel brought the fight to him too. We knew Pitbull was coming forward all night long, and because the Angel standing there saying, "Yo, I'm with the shits, and I'm not going back down, and I'm gonna bring it to you just the same way you bring it to me," pause, is the fight we got. Because we know what we're gonna get from Pitbull. You know what I'm saying? Like X said, you'll watch him fight 4 times in one night, and he'll probably fight the same fucking way. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
No,
You
he
know what I
is.
mean? Like the same
He is.
way. You know what I
He
mean?
is.
You'll probably be able to tell he's tired, but the nigga he's gonna be fighting the same way. You know what
He
I'm
gonna
saying?
keep going.
Yeah. And this is similar to what we say about Benavidez. You know what I mean? Like that come forward and you're not gonna outfight Pitbull. You're not gonna outfight Benavidez.
No.
Only times that Pitbull has lost was to boxers.
Correct.
And
Yes.
it just so happened that Tank had to box. You feel what I'm saying? It
Yeah.
wasn't that that's his normal shit. And because he had to box, he had to be slicker, and
They
Pitbull
can't
couldn't really
see.
deal with the footwork. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, you're not being Pitbull trying to outfight this dude. It's just not happening. Unless you have tank like power where one of those shots is actually gonna drop him.
Yeah.
And I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know what I mean? But shout to both fighters. It was a hell of a fight. Definitely. I mean, it could have been fight of the night, but you got to give the fight of the night to the main event because they lived up to it, right? And the names. It was like Angel made a name and Pitbull was a name, right? But then we had two names that had to live up to it, right? And they showed out. So I still give the fight of the night to the main event, Benavidez Morrell. But man, shout to Angel, and you already know what Pitbull does, so can't wait to see both of them back in the ring against whoever.
Yeah, man. No, no, definitely. And listen, like you guys said, we know what we're gonna get from Pitbull, right? He's gonna come forward. He wants to mow you. He wants to punish you. He embodies that name Pitbull. He's just like a Pitbull. Once he's on attack mode, you can't stop this dude, right? You just can't. But what happened was Angel Fierro was able to withstand the storm after the
Mm-hmm.
first 3, 4 rounds. And once the sun came out,
In
now
Mm-hmm.
Pitbull was
round
like,
three was
oh
the
Yeah.
round
shit.
of the night.
Uh-huh.
Now, now Fierro, now he's like, okay, now it's my time. Bang, bang, hit him 2 punch, bang, 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 combination. And I'm like, yo. And
Yeah.
again, just like Benavidez, when is it that you see Pitbull on his back foot?
Back foot.
I'm like,
Exactly.
yo, he kind of backing
Exactly.
Pitbull down. But
Mm-hmm.
again, I think, like you said, you're not gonna outfight Pitbull. He had enough in the tank, even though he was gassing out. You're right, X, because he put so much on every punch. It's like,
Punch. Yeah.
Yeah.
and then when he misses,
When you miss, you lose a lot of weight
Yeah. A
on
like,
lot
Mr.
of stamina.
Vegas.
and he was
Mm-hmm.
missing and he was slipping. So it's like, that comes with technique, right? He doesn't have good technique. He just be swinging. And sometimes, if Pitbull, listen, if he could get someone like Robert Garcia that's going to show him how to throw a good jab and how to implement
Too
some
late. I think
boxing
it's too late
with
for
that.
that with him,
Yo,
bro.
but X, we saw him do it with Madonna. Madonna was a one-trick pony, so Robert got him. But I
Yeah,
get what you're saying.
yeah.
It might be too late. I'm just
I
saying,
mean,
maybe
the
there's
pit
hope.
bull though.
Maybe there's hope.
Once you land a shot on him, he resorts to what he knows, and that's getting
Yeah, yeah, I
shaky.
know. You're right.
Yeah.
Check
And
out
it
the
was,
chat.
look,
Check
man,
out the chat over here. We got Mr. B in here. He said, "What up, fellas? Hope to see y'all next
Mr.
Friday, Mr.
B, my
B."
brother.
What up,
Yo,
Mr.
we,
though?
B
we in the
making a,
building next Friday.
and we got to make a stop at Mr. B's spot, man. Mr. B got a
Yeah, Mr.
beautiful,
B,
beautiful
we're gonna
spot there.
definitely come through your spot
You know what
and
I'm
do a
saying?
segment over there, my brother. So, we'll
Yes.
hit you up once we ready. We gonna
Hit
cook
up
for
Mr.
sure,
B
man.
for them whips. Hit up Mr. B if you want to go shoot a video or a podcast at his spot. He got reservations on deck. He got whips on deck. Let him know if you got some fighters, man. He got a connection for you to get your fighter some work, some training, all of that, man. Shout out to Team Aponte, Alien King. He got a fight coming up down there in South
Yes,
Florida.
sir.
And
Alien
Four
King.
Corners. We always in
Yes,
full
sir.
support. So follow, like, share, subscribe. That Team Aponte, 40 Central's in the building.
40.
40.
40. My
Yes,
man
sir.
TD
Damn.
Sports is in the building. Got to show love to my guys, man. Hardest working guys in the business. CD, you work just as hard, my brother. So let's keep that flow going. Let's keep that
Yes,
energy
sir.
alive. You feel me?
Yeah, man. And
Thomas
so
says, Mr. B says Keyshawn wants Pitbull next. You see, look, you see? Mr.
yeah,
B says Keyshawn wants Pitbull next. Thomas says, I thought Pitbull lost that fight, but it was a great fight. Ah, you see,
yeah. It
a lot
was
of people, a lot
no.
of people in there.
It's not.
What they
It's
call
not.
Fierro?
Uh,
Tashido, his nickname,
yeah.
Tashido, something like that. They were screaming
I,
a lot
I
of that in the building, bro. He had a
look.
lot of people in the building as
Look.
well.
he's not. It's not far fetched to say that you had it a draw. It was my pops. My pops had Fierro winning. He like, man,
Yeah.
I got that other guy beating Pitbull. I said, nah,
Word.
I got it close for Pitbull, but it was a close fight. If you
Six
telling
four,
me you
10
had
round
Pitbull.
fight, 6-4
Yeah,
or
if
five
you
five.
telling me you had Pitbull losing, I'm not mad at you because it was
Mm-hmm.
close. He was bringing it to him. He was coming on late, and then we'll see what's next for Pitbull at 140. A lot of fights to make. I get it. 135 might be the place for him, but it's one fight, man. One fight at 140. I think all of us would love to see. And you know what I'm gonna say?
It's on our
Subriel
bucket list.
Matias
Mm-hmm.
versus Pitbull, bro. And
It's on our
just
bucket list for
announced,
2025.
just announced he has a fight against a Mexican fighter in Puerto Rico. It's gonna
Yeah,
be on
yeah.
the zone. So
He's fighting on
um
March 1st again. What is it with Subriel and Tank, man? Why they keep
Salida.
fighting on the same night, bro? He keeps fighting on the same night. Subriel's fight in Puerto Rico last year was on the same night. Tank for Martin, and now you're gonna do it again this year, bro. Like Tavi and Copy
And
heard you.
then and then the opener. I mean, we could just run right through this. You had Angel Ramos Jr. versus Jason Rosario. I mean, it was just a one-sided beatdown. I mean, what was your thoughts on that real quick?
Yo, like I said, if Mono didn't pack up Banana, he don't belong. You heard? Both of them niggas could go and pack their asses up and keep it pushing.
Hey, yo.
Everybody beats up Jason Rosario, bro, except for J. Rock Williams, my ninja. You know what I'm saying? Like Banana hit the floor a few times in this fight, and finally they stopped it. Like
Yeah, it's
they
over,
got
man.
a
It's
few
over.
rounds. They got a few rounds in,
It's
so
over,
that's
man.
good. That's good for my boy Ramos. He needed those few rounds to get his little ring rust off. I wonder who's next that's gonna pack up Rosario, man. Who's next that they're gonna feed him to, bro? Yo, my boy is pound for pound about to crack. No, he cracked that top 10. You
No,
heard? He's
no,
on the
no,
Yeah,
Mania
yo.
keepers.
he's like nine. He's like number nine.
He's
Yo,
number
it's
nine on the Mania
bad.
keepers right
It's
now, bro.
bad, though. It's bad.
He got a segment coming soon. You
It's
heard?
bad,
Yes.
He's
son.
gonna hit the
So
2025 list.
so let me
Uh,
ask you guys this. The fight was at 160, but it was
mhm.
made clear that Ramos said 154 is where he feel most comfortable. Is Ramos food at 154? Yes or no?
No, he's a player. He's a player. He's a player. That fight with Lubin was hot garbage on both ends. You know what I'm saying? And we was expecting that fight to be the fight of the night that night. Remember, everybody was hyped for
Yo,
that.
listen.
Yes.
And this
I
shit was
did.
a
I was
dud.
one
That
of
that
them.
was
And it
that
was a
ended up
dud.
doing us like Fulton and
Doodle.
Figueroa.
Hey,
It was
yo.
the Fulton Figueroa fight,
Hey,
bro.
yo, man, listen. I don't know, man. At 154, I don't
Dominican
know.
Dream is in the
You see what's.
building. He heard us talking about Rosario. Dominican Dream
Yeah.
jumped in here. You heard?
Hey,
Food.
yo.
He said
Hey,
food,
yo.
bro.
Hey, yo. On some real shit. At 154 right now, nah, son. I don't know if he want to play those games. Against who? I don't know, man. I don't
He's
know if I was.
strong. He got that Mexican chin.
That, yeah, thank you, Dream. This nigga asked, hey, yeah, the player. He's a player. What the fuck does
He's a
that mean?
player, bro. He's a
That
player.
nigga, hey yo,
Yeah.
listen.
He's a comeback. He's a comeback for Charlo. That's what's gonna happen next.
Oh
Yeah.
my
Charlo's
goodness.
comeback.
And
That's what they were
Charlo gonna
talking about.
flame him.
Food,
Charlo gonna
food,
flame him.
food,
Uno is
food,
on the button.
hibachi,
In
Food.
capital letters.
hibachi,
Oh,
hibachi.
comida. He's
Word,
comida.
yo.
Watched out for Charlo versus Ramos 2025
All
comeback fight
right,
for
but
Charlo.
All right.
Ramos
So look.
is
Also, right? Boom. So listen, Ramos gonna get a good fight. But I don't favor him against nobody at 54, honestly.
Nobody?
But
nobody
listen,
that matters.
Nobody that
correct.
matters.
Yeah. So
Him and Lubin could
also,
fight again.
nah, I don't want to see that, bro. That was
No,
bad.
no, no, no. X,
That was
stop your
bad.
shit, yo.
That was bad. Hey,
Ask me
stop
on
it,
some
stop it.
bullshit. Ask me
Yeah,
on
yeah,
this.
yeah. Yeah. So look,
Yeah.
Also, um, there was a YouTube
Cormel.
portion. I know you
Martin
guys were there. So, Cormel Morton, he fought a Cuban cat. Yo, Morton, yo, he
put the
getting
beats on him.
sharper. That kid is gonna be a problem. He's at 135. Again, as long as he can stay grounded, he doesn't get, ahead of himself, he stays humble, the kid is going to be a star in boxing. Again, only if he follow those steps. If he gets thinking he's the man and nobody could beat me, he going to slip up and bing bang, someone's
Yo,
going to rock him. But if he stays
guess
focused, that kid is a problem. Did y'all
guess
see his
who
fight
guess who
or y'all
was
wasn't in the building?
no,
Yeah.
that
Nah,
that that that
I
that
saw
fight
that shit on the
started at
phone.
like, yeah, that shit was like at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, bro. He was like the first
Saw that shit
fight
on the
of the
phone.
day.
It was. It was.
That
He
shit
did
was
what he's supposed to
early.
do. He did what he's
But
supposed to do.
guess who popped up, man? I guess, they found him in Vegas somewhere because he was on the milk carton a few weeks ago. The most
Who?
expensive milk carton, the money team milk carton. Richard Schaefer was in the building Saturday night
What?
supporting Cormel Morton and showing the money team promotion behind them because we ain't seen those guys in a minute. So I told you 2025 is going to be the year where the money team reemerges and Cormel, their number one star, starts to come up a little more. Maybe he ends up being prospect of the year this year. You know what I'm saying? Like this is the
Yeah, yeah.
year right
He
now.
he he'll be in the running as long as they keep him active.
And keep the
PBC.
promotion behind them. You can't. I don't want to. Not that I don't want to see Cormel on Danny Swift cards because Danny Swift is my guy. He's coming up doing his promotion as well. But when you got the money team behind you, it should be a lot more than seeing you on fucking in Pennsylvania on the
I
Danny Swift card. You know what
listen.
I'm
They
saying?
should bring him back March 1st, right in him in the BK.
That'll
That
be
was the.
Tank is not having that. Tank is not having
Hell
that.
no.
Tank
Oh,
is not
you're
having
right.
that. No,
You're right. Oh,
no.
you're right. You're
Not
right. You're
happening.
right. But
Not
that's
happening.
crazy. So look, but we also saw shout to Rob. Did you see Rob out there, X?
I spoke to Rob a few times, but we didn't get a chance to link up. We didn't get a chance to link up, but his boy got busy as well.
Yo,
His
Joenly
they
Hernandez.
Yoeli
That's another Cuban.
Feliciano. Yeah.
Yeah, Yoeli Feliciano Hernandez.
Hernandez.
That
Yeah.
that dude, yo, he's another Cuban dude that's vicious, bro.
He was
That
walking
dude,
homie down, just decking him,
and that's a
just walking
Mexican,
on him.
a tough Mexican. He was fighting,
Mm-hmm.
punishing him.
Punished him.
Yo, he's a problem at 160, man. Yeah,
Yes.
Goosen. Goosen was jizzing on himself. Watch him. Oh my God, he can fight for a title tomorrow. Yeah, but that shout to him. These Cubans, they come with these fake birth certificates too. He's probably like 33. You know what I'm saying? But look, the truth of the matter is, 160 is not a deep division, and hey, with the minimum fights he's had, he could fight for a title
What he
within.
got? He got a decision in that fight, right? His first decision.
Whoa, he got a TKO
He got a TKO. So he's 7-0 with
referee
7 knockouts now.
right
He's
here.
seven and
Seven
zero with
night.
seven knockouts. He got one of the Continental Cracker Jacks,
Yes.
WBA. The middleweight division, like you said, is wide open for no begging for fresh, new, young, hungry
Yeah.
blood to come in
My
there and
man
make it hot.
Hamza's coming.
Mhm.
My man, yeah, Hamza, he's fighting soon, man. So
Shiraz,
yeah,
Shiraz, and
Sharad
and
Hamza,
and Adames.
he gonna fold the diamonds. Watch.
Yeah,
I'm
Vamos
call
ver,
telling
him.
you.
vamos ver. Adames ain't no chump, bro.
No,
Adames ain't
he's
no
not.
chump.
He's
You
not.
heard?
But you
My
heard
son gets it cracking.
Rob told me if Adames loses that belt, they sending Yoenli to get it back.
That I mean, as you
Yeah.
should.
Because
Think
they said, nah, they said we not putting Adames in with your man, with Yoenli. We not doing that. They don't want to do that.
Jennebeck, Jennebeck is about to go fight in Kalistad against another, I don't know who. Check
Jennebeck,
it out, Mr. B. Mr. B just put up here the Ring Magazine announces Canelo Crawford is now off.
what?
All right, we'll check. We'll check into that. We'll see what that's all about. I mean,
Yeah,
I never heard Canelo really say it himself, that it was on,
yeah.
I never heard Crawford say that it was really on. I'm just hearing announcements that are not super official. I didn't see Turkey Al Sheikh himself put the poster out. When Turkey Al Sheikh drops it out on his page, it's official. When Canelo drops it on his page and Crawford on their pages and on their Twitters and all that shit, then it's official. Everything else is just everybody getting word
Hearsay.
and getting word. Let's
Yeah,
hope that that Jake Paul Canelo shit is not official. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
please. That
Yeah,
bullshit.
Speaking of that,
Anyway,
fellas, let's move on real quick into that right there. That's what broke out yesterday. That Canelo and Crawford come to an agreement. It's official for September. It's going to be in an Allegiant Stadium,
stadium.
Riyadh season card. But again, Canelo has not put that up. Crawford has not put that up. And the Sheik hasn't put it up. And now I'm hearing Jake Paul and Canelo in May leading to September for Canelo. But I didn't see nobody post, neither of them post any of that. I actually seen Jake Paul put up one of his post and it says July 5th, New York City. So is that saying that he's coming to New York City, Madison Square Garden? Hell Trail in the building, what it do? Like, what's that about, man? And does any of that, man, get y'all hype?
No, I
I'm not
mean,
really worried about none of
yeah,
this shit.
yeah.
Like,
If you talk
yeah.
about, if you listen though, I tell you this though, if Canelo and
Kelly.
Jake Paul fight, they're gonna break records. I mean, the records they're gonna break is gonna be. You thought if they put that on Netflix again, that Tyson, bro, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy, man. The numbers they're gonna do,
Oh,
but
they say he's
that's a
about to
Mickey
sue
Mouse.
these people for false advertisement.
Yeah, do it. That's a Mickey Mouse fight, man. It is a fight that shouldn't happen. It's a mockery to the sport because we know at the end of the day that even though Jake Paul's way bigger than Canelo, he's just not there skillfully. And I think Canelo will let him have it. He'll have a moment or two, but he's just too experienced, man, for someone like Jake Paul. He'll have to come in like 250, a heavyweight, to really have a good chance. Because weight matters too.
Yeah,
So
I think Canelo let him come in at 252. Come in whatever you want
now
in, bro.
the
I'm gonna
money, he
beat
gonna
you up.
make, yeah. And
But you know what's
yeah, also
crazy?
Prograis is not fighting Duarte. Something happened.
Shoulder
So
injury. Hurt his shoulder.
yeah,
He's out of that card. That card is stacked though. They just announced
it's still happening, but
yeah.
Duarte got a replacement.
You know what's crazy though? With that Jake
No,
Paul Canelo shit that they saying that
yeah,
everybody's so hyped for the Crawford Canelo. Like, would this overshadow that one? You know what I'm saying? Like Canelo Jake ends up being even bigger than
yeah,
Crawford Canelo and and
yeah.
and
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 and I'm gonna
As a
overshadows
tell you
that.
business,
why. I'm gonna
as a
tell you
business
why.
here.
Because Jake Paul has such a huge following, right? And he has his following is pretty much more than anybody in boxing. We call it like it is. Truth is truth. You ask anybody, you go to a Jake Paul event. The shit is crazy. And the dude hasn't even beaten nobody, right?
His
So
events be
imagine
fly.
that.
His events be
So
fly.
Canelo, Jake Paul, the numbers will be through the roof, man. I mean, just crazy. But it will do more than Crawford Canelo because Jake has a huge, um, what's the word?
Following,
Yeah, but these dudes,
following.
the not
MVP.
the hardcore, not the
The
hardcore fans,
casuals,
the casuals. There
casuals.
you go. Bro, he's probably the king of the casual fans. So
He got he
they're
got
gonna
he got the
tune in
young. He
and
KOC.
got the
and
kids, man. He
plus,
got the young blood.
yeah, and guys, it is what he's Caucasian, bro. He brings in that
Caucasian.
crowd. No, it's the truth. There's no,
Say it
there's
loud.
really
That man white
no.
and he proud.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, it's cool, but it
The
matters. It
Proud
matters.
Boys.
That
Yeah.
shit matters,
Coming
bro.
through
I'm
with the
telling
Proud
you,
Boys, man.
that shit matters.
Oh man.
That nigga's Puerto Cajun, man.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Puerto
Mr.
Occasion.
B.
Yeah, Mr.
It,
B
it,
says
it
breaking record money wise and for Gray for
casuals.
the casuals, not for us real
Nope,
boxing fans. Yeah,
not for
yeah.
us. Nope, definitely not. And I agree. I agree with that. But you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna stack that car. They gonna put Amanda on that shit. You know, Amanda. I'm hearing so X. What's the word? I'm hearing Katie Taylor 3. Get out. Katie Taylor, man.
On the undercard of Canelo versus Jake Paul, Amanda and Katie 3, brother. There you
You
go, man.
know it's coming. You know it's coming.
Yo, yo, listen, I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? I'm down for part three, but if y'all gonna try to run that sucker shit on us for a second time, fool me once, you know what I'm saying? Shame
Yeah.
on me. You ain't
Nah,
gonna
so
fool me twice with that bullshit,
nah,
but
now it gets to the point where it's like they just using Manda, man. You know what I'm
yo,
saying?
you
Yeah.
know what
Like,
I'm
yo, no,
saying?
stop doing that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's yeah. And you know this one, if they do the trilogy, they're gonna have to do that from the Ireland, man. They're gonna have to do that from Ireland.
Come on now,
Yes.
They're
bro.
gonna have to. They're gonna have to go
I I
to
don't
Katie
think
shit.
I don't think Amanda should go out there, but then again, if Amanda was
They're
to
gonna send
finally
her.
get that win and then beat her in her career, I think that makes up for the two losses, right? That's
The
like
only
two
It
wins
does.
way,
in one.
It
X
does.
and Uno, the only way, if I'm Amanda, the only way I go to Ireland is she agrees to 12 rounds, 3 minutes. Then I
They
go
said
over there.
No, no, but
she
if you saw
said
the
that
face off,
that
she
was
said she was with
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Okay, then I'll
So
do
she
it.
was with
She
it
been
before
said
Then,
she was
too.
then
with
if
it.
I'm Amanda, I'll go out
Yeah.
there because now my mentality is I have to
And
stop
and,
you,
and,
and I'm gonna stop
yeah.
you. And she hurt her in
And
both
Amanda
fights.
could stop her.
Yes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
she
Hey yo, maniac, I ain't gonna lie. Yo, you reporting live from the undergrounds,
yes.
from the
I told him,
dungeons, my
bro.
nigga. Yeah,
I'm
I
in.
just
Warriors
I'm in the
come
bro.
out and
I'm in the
play.
trenches. I'm in the
you heard,
trenches
you know what I'm
here.
saying? Like
Yeah.
making
Listen,
sure, yeah, you know what
I'm
I'm
not
saying?
skinning nobody alive down here. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
yeah, nah. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, Maniac is down there training Better BF for part two down there somewhere, you heard?
Word, right? On the low. Nigga
Yo.
maniac. It's not even in the States right now. You know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
man.
Yeah.
I'm in the
Thomas
basement in Russia.
Thomas says he doesn't want Amanda to fight her anymore. The second fight,
Okay.
her team
I,
should have
I
stopped the
respect it.
fight.
Look, man. Regardless. Oh, before we wrap it up, hold on. Clarissa Shields fought on Sunday. Right
Oh,
after the growth, we can't, we
get him,
can't, we
Oh
can't
yeah,
wrap
I
Gro.
up
saw
the
that.
fight
Get
without
him,
giving her
Gro.
flowers. So she fought
Yo,
Daniela. What was her last
yo.
name?
I know, I know what Uno
Yo,
about to say. I know
Papoose.
what Uno
We
about to
saw her
say.
with Papoose.
Yo, yeah, Pap showed love. Pap held that
Yeah,
down. But yo,
yeah,
Uno,
yo,
real quick,
yo.
man.
What happened?
How about that heavyweight undercard? How about
Oh
that
Oh,
my
heavyweight
God, son.
undercard, bro?
Hey yo, man. This is why. Hey, listen, man. And I understand now. I understand why she's campaigning to get with Turkey, man. You know what I'm saying? She ain't got no paper to fight. Yo, the undercard, bro. My son, my son. I don't forgot his name. I think his name was Lacey, white dude, whatever. Yo, my son speared this nigga. Yo, he speared him through the ropes, bro. They broke the table and all of that. These niggas,
That shit
it
turned into
turned
a
into
table,
heavyweight.
ladders, and chairs.
Yo,
yeah.
it
Yo,
was the most horrible undercard in the history of cards of under.
they they
But
they
as
should
far
have
as
got
Clarissa goes, yo, Clarissa, yeah, it was a DQ. It was a DQ. But
Yo,
as far as
the
Clarissa goes, man,
cameraman,
shout out to
they knocked
Clarissa,
the
man. You can say
cameraman
what you
off the
want.
ropes.
Yo, they broke the table and all of that. It was WWE for real. For
those
real.
two
Out there in Flint,
heavyweights
Michigan.
should have got jumped by the fans, bro. That shit was bad. to watch. My
Yo, that
eyes
shit
was
was
hurting. I'm like,
horrible.
yo, what y'all
That shit was
doing,
dope.
bro?
I've never seen.
Like, come on. The fuck
I
was
never
that?
seen. Yo, I ain't never seen such a display. But yo, Clarissa.
Shout out, hold up, real quick. Shout out to Price Taylor, the real heavyweight on that card that got
Oh
busy
yeah,
and
yeah,
scored the
yeah.
knockout
Stoppage
victory.
knocked him out.
Yeah,
He almost
yeah,
knocked that nigga out the ring.
yeah. He did the real way you put a
Yeah,
ninja out the ring, not by the
yeah, yeah,
spear,
yeah.
by punching the ninja out the ring.
Yeah, this nigga thought he was Goldberg for a second. Nigga thought he thought this was. Yeah, that shit was
That was
crazy,
bad.
son.
That-
Word. Yeah, it was very bad.
Clarissa got
But as far
busy,
as
y'all.
Clarissa goes,
Clarissa got busy.
busy. She got busy, man. She got like it or not, she got some shit, bro. She got some shit. Her
She
pause, her
does.
pulling
No,
catch,
I'm
her
glad.
countering,
No,
yeah, her counter
yeah, look.
ability is crazy. Good jab, and it looked like she got more power at heavyweight too, because the way she rocked Shorty shit, yo, she went
Yeah.
down like demolition, bro. The shit looked like the
Nah,
World
bro,
Trade.
yeah.
It was
Yeah, she
crazy.
definitely
Pow,
did.
she just
She look
pounded.
like Tower 2. She looked like Tower 2 when she
Yo,
got hit
and
like
listen,
this.
yo,
Said, "Ooh."
Thomas
rest in
Hill
peace
in
to
the
the,
building. What up, Thomas
no
Hill?
Yeah,
offense,
yeah, no, rest in peace to
no offense,
everybody
man.
in that. Bronx salute. Look, I tell you this. Clarissa Shields, I don't like her demeanor. I don't really like her attitude. Sometimes she comes off kind of bitter. I just don't like that. But one thing, she could fucking fight.
She could fight.
No. No one can say nothing
Yeah,
about
boy,
what she does in the ring. And that's what really more matters to me. I
she could
said,
fight, boy.
I don't like that about her, but when she's in the ring, she is must see TV, man. Clarissa Shields
Yeah,
is
she
a
could fight.
motherfucking beast. And the only
And
thing that sucks for
she was fighting the Predator.
That was a
her,
big girl,
That
dog.
yo, shout to Perkins. That's a big girl, and she could fight too. Shout to her. She's
yeah,
just
Yeah,
she was from
getting her
Brooklyn.
feet wet still too. You know what I mean? But that was a big girl, dogs. You
Yeah,
see her
not
workout
Clarissa.
videos?
Yeah,
Nah.
and
40
and
Yeah.
40 Century says she's a cheat code and undisputed.
yeah, no
Oh,
heavyweight, first female man. Shout to her. A heavyweight. Listen,
undisputed.
listen. You
Shout to
can't take
Clarissa.
nothing from her in the ring. You can't take nothing from her, baby. She's getting it done. What sucks for her is
Yeah.
the Michaela Mayers, the Sky Nicholson, the Katie Taylors, the Amanda Serrano, the Alicia Bumgarders, the Chantel Camerons are
You're too
all in
small.
the lower weight classes. Imagine the fight
Way too
we
small.
exactly the fights we could have had Clarissa if she was at least a junior middleweight where she could probably make welterweight, maybe 140 for one or two of these girls. And that sucks because she's going to be beating up girls, they're gonna be heavy underdogs against Clarissa, and I mean, it's not her
But listen to
fault,
this
but
though. One thing for Clarissa, my fault, maniac. But one
yeah,
thing for Clarissa, what we can't say is she fights for legacy, right?
Three
So, or
undisputeds now.
yeah, like she's listen. If I'm not gonna be able to do this, then I'm gonna be able to do this, and y'all can't take nothing away from when I do this. This
look,
is stamped in history, shit. You feel
yeah,
what I'm saying? So
yeah,
it's like people can feel how they want to feel about it, but I'm leveling up the female sport. I'm still holding shit down, and even if you feel I'm fighting people that are not on my level, I'm fighting for something. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just fighting to say I fought. You know what I mean? So,
yeah, no, and
Thomas
you
Hill
know, I
said,
get for that too. You know,
it,
she handles some
it's
business.
not her fault. It's
check
not
out the
her fault.
comments,
You know what
bro.
I'm saying?
Thomas
Go
Hill
ahead.
said she was fighting Kwame Brown's sister.
Yeah,
Kwame Brown sister. Oh
No,
man,
but she has another undisputed added to her record. She's fighting in all the divisions that she could fight in as well. You know what I'm saying? Like she's fought at 54, she's fought at 60, 68, and now 75. So if I'm Clarissa Shields, just keep shaking and mixing it up in between all those divisions. You know what I'm saying? Shake
no,
it up
she
between
will.
75 to
She
54.
she
Bring
will.
on the next contender. Keep fighting in PFL because she does MMA as well. You know what I'm saying? And work your bag to the best ability. It's a lot of she has a lot of hype behind her right now. She has had a lot of the movie dropped. Pap
Mm-hmm.
and the Remy situation, although it has
She's
nothing
the
to do
new
with
black
boxing.
love.
Yeah,
She
you
the
know,
new black love.
it's out of boxing, but it's also the media is on her. You know what I'm saying? The follows is on her behind that situation. A lot of eyes on Clarissa Shields. She runs her mouth, so you know what I'm saying. She's always gonna
she
be running her
brought, she
mouth.
brought. Remember, this was in Flint, Michigan. This wasn't in what she fought
Little
last time in
Caesars. This is
the Little Caesars. So it's a different. So this is a hometown of Flint,
this wasn't Little
and
Caesars Arena.
no, no,
That
this
wasn't
wasn't
Little
Little
Caesars.
Caesars. This was
Oh, okay.
Flint. They fought in Detroit.
Yeah,
Cause Little Caesars is in
Little Caesars
Detroit.
in
This
Detroit.
is
Okay,
Flint. This
this is
is in
Flint.
Flint. This is where she's from.
Copy.
It's like
Mm-hmm.
we from the Bronx. It's like us fighting in
In Katona
Manhattan.
Park.
But now we fought here in Yankee Stadium. We're like, hey, this is us. You know, Crotona
Mm.
Park.
Katona Park, my
Mm.
ninja. Fuck that for my
Niggas like
fight in
Katona
Katona Park.
Park.
Yeah, for all the
Katona. Yo,
homies
Katona
that come
listen,
Park.
through.
I played a lot of football there, man. Good old days. Love Crotona Park. Yeah, man. So, it was a good, if anyone caught that car, man, wasn't like Uno said, wasn't the best undercard, but Clarissa went in there and got busy, man. Shout to her, dominating when undefeated fighter. She
Yeah.
did what she had to do, man. Like I said, I express how I
Mm-hmm.
feel about her outside the ring, but one thing I do like to see her in the ring, cause she could fight. She's hands down the best fighter in the world. I'm just pissed because if she was a little smaller, she would have made classic fights, man, with these girls down there. But it's not her fault. So it is what it is, and she'll be
She almost broke Perkins' neck in that last
y-
round with that
yo,
final punch,
Shorty's
bro.
eyes went to the fifth row, bro. She was yo, that
Mm-hmm.
was an ugly right hand. Yo, damn.
Mm-hmm. That's
That
how
that
you
I'm
know
just
that that's a big girl. Cause the
Oh,
most it could
yeah.
do was bring it to her knees, B. She fell
Yeah,
to her
so
knees. Yo, son, this shit was crazy,
she
son.
caught herself. She caught herself. She was about to
yo,
go face first.
yo, keep
Yo,
Clarissa away.
dude,
Keep Clarissa away from
dude.
Remy Ma, bro. I don't want to touch my girl Remy Ma.
You
Leave
want
him
Remy Ma to
alone.
pop her ass. Word up, bro.
No,
And
no, I
Remy
don't want. She gonna.
she gonna have to bring the strap, you heard?
Yeah,
We
yeah,
don't, we
yeah,
know,
yeah, yeah,
we not promoting, we
We're
not
not promoting
promoting
none
that.
of that,
We
yeah,
man.
yeah,
not
yeah,
promoting
yeah,
that, man.
yeah, yeah,
Shout to
yeah, yeah,
Pat. My son
yeah.
Pat. You know how real Pap is? This how real Pap is. Hold on, man. Let me tell you how real
Get
Pap
him,
is, man.
Pat.
Yo, Pat, man. Shout to Pat. Pat helped her out the whip, right? Then he tied the boot, tied the construction at the weigh-in.
Mm-hmm.
Then the nigga performed her song coming out. Like the second part, he performed his verse off of a Touch It remix. Pause.
Yeah, yeah,
But
Pop,
yeah.
then
pop.
the second half of the performance was Clarissa Shields' song that she has for herself. He was spitting her bars.
Nice,
Shout to
nice.
Yo,
Pat, man.
He
but
wrote
she
the
came
shit
off. Yo, you
anyway, you
know
know?
what had the arena jumping? Was that pump that
Whoop
trick?
that trick. Whoop
Hey,
that trick. Whoop that trick. Yeah, that
yo,
shit had that shit shaking.
that shit had the building jumping.
Yeah,
I'm
that
like,
shit had that shit
okay,
shaking.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
man. Look,
Clarissa held it
it
down
was
for her hometown.
she did, man, and they came out for her. That's much
Yeah.
love. They supported her. That's what's up, man. Um,
Yo,
Yeah.
yo,
yeah,
that
man.
weigh-in though, that weigh-in, the fur with the Tims and the little panties and oh
She was looking
man,
real
Yo,
boy.
Brooklynish. Looking like a
X is a
Brooklyn joint.
Yo, he's a
Looking
Franco. X
hey,
is
look
a
at X. Look
Franco.
at
The
X.
quote.
Look at X. X
Oh
here.
man, the quote, you heard? Yeah, he was
Ah,
flexing like, ah,
Yo,
yeah,
Uno, he ain't ready for that. He ain't
yeah.
ready for that work.
yeah, Pat,
Nah, my son X been
Pat,
prepared.
yeah, Pat, yeah.
Yeah, listen, don't get y'all. Oh, yo, what?
He no, he X,
Yo,
no.
shout to
So hold
Pat,
on,
man.
which one is it? Is Scott Nicholson or the Guo?
Guo, man. Scott, Eddie
Okay.
got Scott, man. Eddie got
Yeah,
Scott,
yeah, yeah.
man.
He folding her. She getting folded for real. She definitely
Yeah,
getting folded by
Yo,
fucking
shout out to
Eddie.
Dave, PYP
yeah.
boxing in the building. Nigga, Hell Trail say she cluck and belled her shit.
Word.
He said she cluck and belled her shit.
Yo, she did the
She
Like
felt
the
like the
fucking
Undertaker.
yo, that was
Oh
ugly.
shit. Thomas Hill
That
in
was
the comments. What it do, Thomas Hill?
yes, sir,
Yo,
man.
fellas, though, did y'all
Yeah,
hear? Did y'all
yeah.
hear about the news? Team Reynoso, Team Canelo is stacking the hell up over there, bro. We know
So
that
is that true,
Teofimo joined
Ryan
the team,
Garcia? Is
bro.
Ryan Garcia going
Teofimo,
back?
Jaime Munguia, and now I'm hearing Ryan Garcia is going back over there for this Rolly fight. So
Mm,
Canelo, Gio, my man Gio, what's his name? Gio Rock, what's his name?
Yeah,
Maniac.
Jonathan Gio,
La Roca, the
La
new kid La
Roca,
Roca.
the Puerto Rican kid.
He got the Puerto Ricans, he got the Hondurans, he got the Mexicans.
funny.
Yo, they are stacking up. Munguia, Ryan, Canelo.
Oh,
That's
is it
it's gonna be a lot
Tio
of good
and Tio,
sparring.
right?
Tio and Ryan sparring together,
Mm-hmm.
getting ready for fights. Canelo Munguia sparring, getting ready for fights. Oh man, we got some work. And
Mm,
Feliciano, right?
mm,
He worked Hernandez.
mm,
The Cuban kid you was just talking about, Rob's
mm.
man, maniac,
Who? Eddie?
Enlist, yo Enli,
Yeah. Who
Feliciano
was?
Hernandez. He spars, he spars over there all day. He trains with Nello and them
Oh
all
yeah,
day over there.
Yeah, but you see
yeah,
what's going on, right? You see what's happening, right? Because then also what you seen when Shakur was training, what promoter was there with the fellas? Eddie was there,
Mm,
right? With Money
mm.
May and Terrence and Shakur.
Andre,
Oh,
Terrence,
Andre.
Shakur,
Oh,
Floyd.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we see what's going on, man. Form your alliances now, man. It's about to be you see what Avengers Doomsday, man.
There's a
Secret
war going
Wars.
on outside. No man
Yeah.
is safe from.
Yeah, you better fucking line up. Y'all niggas better get in tune, B. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I like it though. I like it though. I like it
yeah,
because
man.
it just makes it more competitive. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot to look forward to, fellas.
I'm saying though,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
how does this work with Ryan coming back to the team and him and Dale eventually
It's a fight.
yeah, they gonna get it on. Like eventually they gonna get it on. Where
Well,
the hell is Coach Derek
these
All
James?
right.
Where the
fighters,
hell is Coach Derek James, bro? Where's
yo, I
Coach
don't
Derek
know.
James, bro?
He, no, he beat which fight? He wasn't.
Ryan.
No, he
Ryan was
didn't.
his last win. He lost with
Yeah.
Frank Martin.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Charlo's been MIA. Spencer's MIA. Spence don't even rock with him no more.
Or he doesn't do.
Uh,
And he don't train Joshua no
Mhm,
more.
he don't train Josh. He had Ryan. He had
mhm.
Oh,
Spence. He
oh,
had
oh, X,
Charlo and Frank
X.
Martin.
So I guess he, you know, you
Yeah,
know where I'm going with this.
yeah, yeah. He's
So
about to
yeah,
be a
man. Listen,
gatekeeper. He's about to be a gatekeeper of the trainers, and he about to be on Milk Carton Monday. You heard? Coach Derek James.
Sign him up.
my
Sign him
my
up.
man was
He
in.
signed him up.
Yo, he was in every championship fight just a
Sign
year
him up,
ago, bro.
X. Throw him on the carton.
We
yeah,
gonna hit the
man.
carton
But
Throw
on
him on the
Monday.
carton. Throw him on the 2%.
Shout out to
yeah.
Throw him
Rock
on the
Lundy.
2%.
Hey, yo, Rock, if you watching, we still out here
Oh
looking for you,
man.
Rock.
Hey, yo, X, you should throw. Yo, X, you know what you should do? You know what you should do for the fighters? The fighters get the normal carton, but for like the other day, like the trainers, you gotta get these the 2% cartons and the skim milk. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, wait, yo, hey, yo, give
Yeah,
me,
yeah, I like that. I
yo,
like
you
that.
know what I mean?
I like that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because yo, shout to Rock, man. Shout to the
We
bro
putting
Rock. But
Rock
that
on
was the
1%.
funniest.
You heard? We putting Rock on
Yo,
1%.
that was one of the funniest. Yeah, yo, X, that was one of the funniest milk card Mondays ever, son. My son Rock,
I
boy.
think Atlanta was the
Yeah,
last time. when he,
see,
when
he
he
never
drove
make it
off,
back.
he drove off with Laz's whip, bro. He drove off with Laz's whip.
Damn.
Rock Lundy bounced. He had the shorties on deck.
Yo, shout to Rock,
Rock
man.
left.
Shout
He
to
left
Rock,
with the
yo.
whip, bro,
Yeah,
and Laz had to get to the
Never.
airport. You heard?
yeah. That's crazy, man. But listen, gentlemen, what's any
Shout to
final
Rock.
thoughts? Any final thoughts before we wrap
Final
it up,
thoughts.
man?
Final thoughts.
Final thoughts to my hitters, man, that continue to lock in with us each and every Wednesday night, man. every fight night, city to city, state to state. We're gonna continue to deliver. You feel me? Fight fans 2025 is a new year. We appreciate y'all to continue to rock with us, like, share, subscribe, pass it on to the other homies that fuck with the boxing world. Next Friday, we are in the garden. Pull up, get a ticket. Come get right with us. Section 205. Y'all know where to find us at section 205. We keeping it live. Top ranked boxing. Keyshawn is going for his championship. What city and what state we gonna hit next? Who knows? Let's see what happens. Let's see what next big fight attracts us to make that move. If you need that merch, you know what I'm saying? You need a shirt. We got them on deck.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? All the
Hmm.
countries, you know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? PRDR, Cuba, Saudi Arabia, UK, you name it.
Whatever.
We'll send it out
Hmm.
in color.
Somalian,
You know what
the
I'm saying?
Somalians, we don't care.
We'll send it out to you. Again, yo, Young. Shout out to Young. Shout out to Sis Vicky that was down there rocking with us. Shout out to MC and JC in the ring. Shout out to Rob. Shout out to my boy Breezy from Houston, man. Breezy popped up on us at the when we was outside the building, like four corners. Yo, my little man Breeze came through. He was out there.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Shout to
hey,
Breeze.
everybody, man, that turns it up with us, man. Everybody that turns it up with us, man. City to city, state to state. Again, 15 rounds of boxing every Wednesday night. Everybody in the chat, stay tuned. We got more to cook up with y'all.
Yeah, man, definitely. Listen, man, you already know. Besides, the content we putting out, be on the lookout every Monday. Milk Carton Mondays presented by my brother Fight Night X. Funny ass series. Tuesdays, my brother
Right.
Uno.
Accurate.
We
Accurate.
working on the two box Tuesdays. He gonna be dropping two
Toolbox.
box Tuesdays,
Yeah. Yeah. Stay tuned.
and and
Stay
look out.
tuned.
Look out every Thursday for Gatekeeper Thursdays, man. We'll
Hmm.
be dropping X will be dropping it tomorrow. I already sent them the video, so be on the lookout for that, man.
And Road
And
Warrior Wednesdays. Look out for Mo.
yeah,
Big Mo and the
Mo.
heavyweight
So
champ. He
listen,
gonna be
man.
dropping Road Warrior Wednesdays. Mo is under the
And
weather today, so he couldn't
yes,
be here with us. So we wishing him
Shout
well.
to Brother Mo. Get better, brother.
yeah.
You heard?
And on top of that, man. Next Friday, again, we will be tuning in with the people. So be prepared. We're going to run up on you. We want to know your thoughts. We want to know your predictions. Shout out your team. Shout out who you rep or what you rep, man, because, when
Jim, your
Four Corners
city,
is in the
all that.
building, we tuning in with the streets.
We are the culture, baby. We are the culture. We are the
You heard?
streets. We want to hear from the people, man. You hear me?
Accurate.
Uno.
Accurate.
Accurate. Yo, shout out to
Yeah,
my brothers, man. You ever know. Shout out to my brothers, man. Shout out to Brother Mo. Get better. You know what I mean? This is what we do. Four corner shit, man. We appreciate y'all for tuning in as always. Like X said, like Maniac said, we try to be in the scene, on the streets, with the people as much as possible, man. And we chop it up with y'all. It's regular shit. Um, we appreciate all the support we've been getting and all of that. And listen, man, just hit us up, like, share, subscribe, and tune in with us. You know what I'm saying? Listen out for these events that we pop up to, because we really pop up. We really be there. You know what I mean? So we ain't just behind the camera. Y'all can chop it up with us in person about, if you agree or you disagree. You know what I mean?
yeah,
And we
yeah,
do it
yeah.
respectfully. Just keep it respectful. We respectful. It's love for the people. We do it for the people. But we definitely the culture. Shout out to the bros. Four corner shit. You know what we do. You
Shout out to the maniac. He's in the basement with the
you
Benavidez
heard?
right now, wrestling bears
Yeah.
down there and shit.
Yeah.
You heard?
Nah, this nigga's working on the what's the serum that Captain America yeah, the fucking serum and shit. Yeah, they trying to
Listen,
recreate
He
it.
got
The
key
super
makers down
soldier.
listen.
there. He's
The
chilling with
I'm
super
key
trying
soldier,
to.
makers
yeah. Oh,
down there.
Pedraza.
I'm building. I'm
Pedraza's down
building.
there whipping up the keys.
Building
Yeah.
at Area 51 East Coast.
East Coast. Ooh.
Ooh,
Ooh.
yeah.
Yeah,
Holla.
yeah.
You feel
I'm
me?
like,
We building new situations.
yes,
There's
sir.
no boxing. There's no boxing this weekend, y'all. Nothing
Yeah.
major.
There's a pro box. I know there's a pro box. Cardenas, Mexican cat with the rat tail. He fighting Saturday of Pro
That
Box.
that's that a pro box. Okay, so we got pro box this weekend. Copy.
Yeah,
Pro
yeah.
box is
So I don't
always live. Pro box is always fire. The next up and coming fighters are there.
nothing crazy though. Nothing major.
Yo, this comments is stupid.
Maniac like a few minutes away from me, and I haven't seen him shaking my
Yo, you see, I'm in the basement, bro.
Yeah, shit is different. Shit is
till
different.
it's
You know what I'm
fight
Yeah,
night.
saying?
You
You
yeah,
heard?
heard?
yeah,
In the basement till it's fight night, bro.
With the adamantium. You know what I'm saying? Just got the adamantium.
yeah.
Get y'all tickets though, fight fans. If you in the area, man. If you in the tri-state,
February
New
Yeah,
York,
yeah, yeah.
14, baby.
Friday the
Yo,
14th.
my brothers,
See
love
y'all at
y'all.
the Garden.
One.
You already know.